And welcome back, everyone, to Squid Junction 5. My name is Rissa, and I'm actually here joined with Lord Esper. We are here going to give you guys losers round 4. So, Esper, have you been watching any of this tournament so far?
I have been playing Minecraft.
Oh, nice.
What is it? What about you?
I was actually taking a nap because I played in the Ludi seeding tournament really early on. So I watched a little bit of the last round and I've been looking over the bracket, and there's definitely some really good teams that are entered tonight. And speaking of good teams that I was looking over, we have going into losers round 4, we're going to have Revenant, previously known as Bad, versus this is MatR. So these two teams both made it into the loser side of the bracket, but definitely are both made up of very strong players and have very good previous track records.
What are some players that you can just talk to us about? Like, what is it? Anyone here that really pops out to you?
On the side of Bad, I actually haven't been seeing them play a lot recently, or Revenant, excuse me, new name. Vinyl, great junior player, very supportive over their team. Emmett, their backliner, has such good awareness, plays multiple backline weapons as well. So maybe we can go over that a little bit more as the games go on here, but we are going to go into game 1 here. This is going to be zones on Inkblot Art Academy.
I do like the funny bamboo weapon. I see 2 of those right now. All right. All right. Now let's see. So the junior pops the armor. What's gonna happen with it? Running a bit laggy. Let's see. The zone's in the neutral game. Ah. Sorry.
All right, so
Yeah.
starting off right away, the zone is going to be going immediately over here. It went immediately over to MatR, but now it is on the side of Revenant. Revenant is in control, has no penalty right now. Their score is down to 70, and they are keeping up the pressure here. One of them finally goes down, but I mean, their score is still ticking. MatR hasn't been able to get any specials very successfully yet to be able to push in. They are going to use their armor here to try and start a push in, but unfortunately their bamboo does go down.
Looking at the top bar, it seems like the special economy is gonna go in the side of MatR, if that's yellow. What is it? Not only did they just have more players, they had more players active a bit ago. Not anymore. What is it? They have. Actually, blue team seems to have caught up actually with their armor, and that's a splashdown right now. A splashdown is available to take the zone. They need to pop it soon, or they're just not going to have it. And no, they did not pop it.
Yeah, they weren't quite able to, paint around and successfully get specials without the pressure that Revenant was putting on there. So Revenant was doing a really good job at keeping up a lot of pressure. You can tell they were using their callouts, and they didn't overextend either, so that helped them stay alive for quite some time through that match. So really good job from them for just kind of playing, literally being, like we like to say, a zoner. So good job
Yeah,
to Revenant there for just being a zoner and just holding the zone pretty much that
Revenant.
whole
Yeah,
match.
Revenant there was just doing a very good job of just locking. What is it? Locking matter out. Uh, they really struggled to look for openings, and when they did get an opening, it was pretty much too late.
Yeah, you could see they tried to get their specials ready. They did pop that armor, but it was just a little bit too late, and I think the the game sense that Revenant had there to realize, hey, they popped their armor, but they don't really have any other specials was really good because they were able to just back up and hold the zone off of that.
Yeah, they didn't really have any specials to capitalize with the armor, and it's not like they could have gotten any. Um, they had their splashdown, but that's not a great special to capitalize on armor. What are you gonna do? Just run into the enemy, pop a splashdown, and get canceled? Can't really
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, you have to play splashdowns like very well in order to make sure that they aren't canceled or are in a good position to be able to cap the zone. Because splashdowns can definitely cap the zone, but you just have to play it right and around your teammates so that way it's not just a solo splashdown.
Yeah, you could. What is it? On Inkblot Art Academy, you could 100% just say, "All right, I have the left side alone. Like I can take the left side. You
Mm.
just paint the right using a splashdown." What is it? And that'll be basically an insta-cap. On some maps, just splashdowning directly in the middle is an insta-cap.
Yes. Speaking of that, Humpback, even though it's not zones, we are going into Rainmaker Humpback next, but zones Humpback, that's one of those ones where if you can get that splashdown right in the middle with a little bit of teammate support, I mean, that can just insta-cap the zone. So we are going to be heading to game 2 of this set. It's going to be on Rainmaker Humpback, and I have a feeling Emmett's going to come out with a Stingray. Oh, bam, correct. We got a Stingray on the side of Revenant. And then on the other side, for MatR, for their quote-unquote anchor range weapon, they're actually going to be using that Squiffer with an Inkjet.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty interesting choice, just not going with the Inkjet. They're going to have to be pretty confident on their abilities to cancel their Inkjet. The Revenant's Ink... that would be Matt. I can't speak. Whatever. Let's see. So the junior here is just seemed to be focused in trench. Yep. That was...
Yeah, right away, Revenant was able to get the pop on the Rainmaker, and then able to instantly grab it, and then you could see that they immediately were able to call out anyone they saw and just be able to rush them down. Because right now there's 3 down on the side of MatR, and Revenant here, Vinyl grabbing the Rainmaker, pushing it forward, getting points on the board, and you can see right now they have a lot of paint up in MatR spawn, so they're trying to pop the Rainmaker, potentially be able to stall it out a little bit more, but MatR does a good job at coming up here in their spawn, painting around, and then getting that one pick with the Rainmaker pop. So now they're using their armor to be able to start pushing into mid, and then they also have a few other specials ready, so hopefully they can use those to start getting a push in.
Yeah, that was actually a really good push on the side of Revenant. Just getting that real nice 18 points. Real nice. Actually, it looks like there can be another push right now since there's only 2 up. There's a splashdown on the side of MatR. Not splashdown, Inkjet. Which they do pop and do snipe the Inkjet. Do snipe the Rainmaker. I'm choking up my words. Anyways, but luckily that Inkjet was really nice and managed to stop that push. Getting 2 picks, that'll stop any push.
Yeah, Inkjets have been definitely really, I want to say, kind of in the meta right now, been very well, and we saw that utilized there exactly for that reason, how it can help get picks. Right now, MatR is going to start pushing the Rainmaker. They have 62 points on the board, and though unfortunately they get stuck in this little elbow area and called out by Emmett's Stingray, and then also a few more specials came out from Revenant as they started trying to push. Leo, though, getting a really good pick with that Inkjet, potentially MatR able to continue the pressure here. You can see they're trying to sneak the Rainmaker around to safely get points.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out the, the Stingray for a little bit. I was actually worried of the situation happening. They popped the Stingray, and they had no real answer against that. One thing you can use to help counter a Stingray is another Stingray. But along with that, they could have popped a jet or missiles, but they just didn't have that.
Yeah, it can be tricky, definitely making sure that you have specials ready for counter pushes like that, yeah.
Especially against a sea jet, since it gets special so fast. And that's a jet. That's a special right there. And let's watch this. Aw. Oh, that's always disappointing. Going into an Inkjet 1v1 and losing.
Yeah, Honage there was definitely ready there at the ready with that other Inkjet to counter that. Oh my goodness, and right now, MatR has grabbed the Rainmaker there. They notice that Revenant has 2 down, and as they're starting to try and push it, Revenant had Honage behind there. I didn't even realize Honage was that far behind or like flanked around like that, but Honage able there to stop the Rainmaker push up and is now instantly painting mid. They know that they need to get painting mid if they want to be able to keep the Rainmaker away from MatR.
Yeah, Honage have to have come through the ink rail. Judging from the fact they're dropping down from the Rainmaker. Honage actually has their Inkjet along with the other Inkjet actually just went down, but 1 Inkjet, 2 Inkjet, it's fine. There is an Inkjet and a bomb rush on the side of MatR. If I'm correct. Now let's see. There's also the bomb rush gets popped. They're gonna try. They are set up to get a really nice push, but they need some picks to help keep this going. And they get lead. They get lead. They just push it through. Ooh.
That was definitely a really good push. They did a really good job at capitalizing on the moment to be able to push through with no specials from Revenant and be able to just push through and get that lead, because sometimes you just have to go like that, and it worked out very well. Now we see Revenant in control of the Rainmaker. Emmett, they're using that Stingray to try and help push the Rainmaker on their side, but a few specials actually came out there from MatR to be able to stop that Rainmaker. And now we see MatR here trying to keep this pressure out of their base, but Revenant is doing a good job with IDK here using this Inkjet to get picks.
Yeah, that inkjet was just real nice, and ooh, that inkjet actually saved the push. Oh my gosh, those nice 2 picks. Like I said earlier in the game, what is it? 2 push, what is it? 2 kills can just really stop a push, but also it can just start a push. It can keep a push alive, and wow, that was just nice. Good job on the inkjets. Really nice inkjets this game.
I know, we saw so many inkjets, and it wasn't even from one team or the other. Both teams had inkjets, and they were both getting lots of picks with those inkjets as well. And I mean, that score was so close with MatR. They're able to finally get the lead. Just that inkjet, those 2 inkjet kills from IDK really helped solidify Revenant, flipping that again on their side to get the lead for them.
Yeah, it was just a really lovely match. I love it. Seeing matches that are just down to the wire, and that's exactly what we saw. We saw a match where what is it? It was a bit of a neutral game at the start, but which match isn't? And then MatR getting a nice lead, 18 lead, and then Revenant just pushing in, just getting something better.